All right, what is up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, my Bass and Furious friends. How are you doing? Good to hear it, guys. Just wanted to hop on real quick and go live today for you guys and ladies. Just want to go live and kind of touch in, kind of check in real quick and see. You guys know I put up a video talking about coanglers and that whole deal, trying to give out some information that I thought would be very helpful to coanglers. The season's about to kick off here very soon, and I felt like it would be really good to get that information out there. And as I indicated in the video, I'm actually working on a part 2. It has been filmed and edited and ready to rock for part 2. So part 2 will be out soon. But I kind of wanted to see if anybody had some feedback, some comments, something they wanted me to touch on, address, based on the first video, or just in general, because I want to kind of keep that thing going, talking about co-anglers and tips and tricks. I'm trying to stay away from the boater co-angler battle that goes on nonstop on YouTube and on the water. I'm trying to stay away from that, but I'm basically just trying to provide some helpful tips for you guys as it relates to co-angling and what you need to be successful in that avenue. Because the reality is, even if you haven't won a tournament as a co-angler, there's still things that you can do to be better at be better at it, and to increase your chances of actually cashing a check or being successful in the water. So I feel like there's some things that you can always add to or take away from, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of things that you can do that can help you out with that. So just kind of want to hop on there and kind of see if anybody had anything for me on that, so I could kind of get some more information, some more ideas, and that way I get some stuff I can answer and check on. Bradley Hallman also did a video talking about it as well. He's giving some tips. And it was really kind of weird because I was watching his video and I was looking at mine. I was like, wait a minute, dang, we're saying a lot of the same stuff. It's pretty interesting. Because he's a pro angler from the front of the boat, and I'm on the front of the boat. I'm not a pro. And then I'm from the back of the boat, and I'm sure he's done it at some point in his life. He was a co, and he's had a bunch of co's because he's fished a lot of tournaments, especially now that he's fishing the opens. There's a lot of co's that he has to deal with and different things that I'm sure he sees. A lot of the boaters, they can tell you some stuff. I've had some boaters share some information with me in different tournaments, and they kind of tell you, some stuff they've seen that works good and some stuff they've seen that doesn't work good. Some of them have a really short fuse. Some of them love to talk and chat and will give you a pack of the baits they're using if they're lighting them up. Some of them won't let you touch their stuff. Don't come near them. Just you stay in your lane, they stay in theirs, and that's it. Just go. Personally, I prefer guy number 2 with a little bit of guy number 1 mixed in. Personally, I don't. When I get on the water and I'm bass fishing, I can't. Probably 8 out of 10 people that have fished with me tell me that I'm too quiet and I don't say anything. Like, I love to have fun on the water, don't get me wrong, but it's like I don't have anything to talk about. I'm just trying to catch fish. Like, I don't need you to tell me anything. We don't need to discuss our kids and family lineage. Like, I'm just trying to catch fish, man. Like, that's it. Like, because think about it, at the end of the day, sometimes you do make really good friends out there. And actually, a couple of guys that have been my boaters have actually been really good dudes. And I'm glad I talked to them. But the majority of talking I did to them was at the ramp, during the pre-ramp, at the pre-takeoff. And at the end of the day, while they're just waiting for me to get my stuff out the boat so they can take off. That's usually when we do the most productive talking, is because basically, like, when you fish these tournaments, these BFLs, when you show up the day of, usually you get there like an hour ahead of time and you find your boater, you help him get the boat in the water if that's what he wants you to do, and then you get in the boat and you go through boat check, and you guys just sit there. You're sitting there for like 45 minutes or like 30 minutes sometimes. Sometimes somebody's running behind and you got like 10 minutes, but most times you're there pretty early, excited, ready to go fishing, and you sit there and talk to this guy for like 30-45 minutes. You're organizing tackle, you're asking him about what the plan is for the day, you're kind of assessing your office space as you have it, kind of assessing your office, kind of see, do you have room to put this big bag in his compartment? Is it going to be at your feet all day? Did you bring too many rods? The water clarity is the color of doo-doo, and you bought all green pumpkin in watermelon, and you're regretting everything that you did. So there's a little bit of back and forth there when it comes to the day, start the day, and like during the day, you know, it's bass fishing is very, very intense when it comes to like actual tournament day, because basically when you get in the boat with a stranger, okay, one, you have to determine if they're a danger, and they're usually not a danger, usually pretty nice people. Once you figure that out, you get to talking, discuss your day, your plans, things like that. And usually if takeoff's about 7 o'clock and you are boat number like 4, okay, you talk for like 15-20 minutes, and then they do the whole spill in the morning where everybody stands up and all that stuff. Then the boater typically looks at you and he says, kind of turns to the side and he's like, "You ready?" And you say, "Yeah, I'm ready." And that's it. Next thing you know, you're hitting 70 miles an hour, wide open down, especially if they're early draw. Wide open. I'm talking like, you just like, I didn't realize to the extent of that I'm ready means, because when my very first tournament I had, as I told you guys before, my very first bass fishing tournament was with David Walker, and I'd never been in a bass boat before. I'd never been in a boat before my whole life. I had no clue about boats and being in boats and all that, none of that. The speed of boats, none of these things. I knew nothing about boats at all. And David Walker looked at me, and I had all my tackle, put everything on the floor. I'm good. I'm holding on. I know I'm in the boat. I know it can go fast, but nothing can prepare you for how fast the boat goes when you first get in that thing. So he looked at me, was like, "You ready?" I said, "Yeah, I'm ready." And next thing I know, 73 miles an hour on the Potomac, flying like, it's definitely a rush. Definitely a rush. So if you've never done it, you definitely want to do it. I just recommend brace yourself in that seat pretty darn good, because when that boat take off and plane, it's on and popping. There's no time. They ain't gonna stop it. That's for sure. I don't care what happens. Unless you fly out, they ain't stopping that boat. When they punch it to get to 70 and get on plane, they are gone. When you stop, when it gets to the first spot. And that feeling when you get to your first spot after that boat ride hits you in the face at 7 in the morning, the cold hits you in the face, it's a good feeling when the boat stops. And then just stop. And you get yourself together, and go fishing and catch some fish. So, anyways, I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys about the coangler side. I was hoping a couple people hop in there and kind of give me some info that I can kind of use for the coangler side. But I got a couple things that people have mentioned to me, a couple of messages and things like that. People have said that. I think I'm going to use that to help me for this next video, and we'll kind of go from there. So hopefully everyone's doing good. I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel, and hopefully I can get some more. So if you have something you want me to talk about in the upcoming video, here, do this. Send me a message on Instagram. Send me a direct message on Instagram. Send me a message on Twitter. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me a message here on YouTube. Email me. If you got my number, text me. Whatever the case may be, just send me something. If you have a topic or something that you want me to discuss in the upcoming video, because I want to make sure that I hear from you guys. I make sure that I provide the guys and ladies, make sure I provide some tips and stuff that can help out everybody based on specific things that people want to address. So of course, I look at the comments and all that. I look at the comments on other videos. I can see kind of what people want to do. That's kind of what I base it off of. But I just want to see if you have anything specific to me that I can answer for you guys. So again, I appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks again. You guys are awesome. My best and furious friends. Okay. It's kind of awkward. Peace.